everybody, it's your girl Happily Heaven, and I'm back with another video. This week we are on the go because I got a new camera and I'm really excited to be out of the house, to be doing something new. So hopefully this recording style works. I'm really excited, but we're going to get into the video. Today's video is a little bit more personal. I'm going to talk about my transition from finance school to seminary school. Last year I was pregnant with my second child. I had my 4-month-old already born, and I got all these demonic feelings about being a failure, being a young mother, being just nothing but a child bearer. It was so many things that I was actually engaging in myself on the internet that pushed me to continue to listen to these lies from the enemy, that pretty much me being a mother wasn't enough, that I had to prove something or do something above and beyond outside of my household to prove my worth. So I just joined finance school. I found a self-paced program. I got my computer. My husband supported me through all of it. He understood what I was going through. So he just pushed me, and he really made me feel comfortable with going. And it was online, so it was even better. So throughout the course of my second pregnancy, I was in finance school. I am very intelligent. I managed to get 3 semesters worth of work done in 1 semester. But something happened, as things tend to do with me in an education. So as I was signing up for finance school, I did not talk with my advisor. I made a silly mistake that you probably all understand. Through the way that financial aid issued the checks, right? They issue one straight to the school for the cost of my tuition for the first semester, but they gave me the amount of my second semester up front. Now, when I saw it, almost $4,000. Almost $4,000 hit my account. It hit my account. I have a refund for almost $4,000. And mind you, I had just moved into my apartment with my husband. For our first place together, we didn't have a car. We didn't have anything. And I have a second baby. Guys, I did what you expected. I messed that money up. At the end of the first semester, I was struggling. Like I tell y'all, struggling. We were struggling so hard financially. I was like, God, how am I going to pay for this? You already told me that I shouldn't even taken out this loan. You told me I should pay this with cash. Turns out the cash that I got, that refund that I spent like nobody's business, it was supposed to be for my second semester. I felt so bad. On top of the money problems that I was having to pay for the second semester, I was freshly postpartum. My baby was due in March, and my semester was over in April, right? So I finished my semester perfectly fine, but the gap between when financial aid will cover next loan and when I will be able to stay in school, it kind of buffered. So that school program, you can only be, how can I say this? You can only leave school for like a month. And I was already using that month to be with my baby. You have to actually sign on, do work. You have to be very involved in it. They make sure to keep track. So if you're not logged in for a month, you're pretty much like out of school. But I was like, how am I going to get into school if I can't even pay to get in? Y'all are going to lock me out. And my advisor, she was like, well, where's the second batch of money we sent? And I said, what second batch of money? She pretty much said, we sent you a second batch of money to pay for this semester. I said, oh, okay. That was just like a stipend. I thought y'all was just giving that to me because, I was pretty. And she was like, no, you probably should have just asked, because that's not what that money was for. So I boohoo cried. I dropped out. I pretty much got kicked out because of money problems and my bad spending habits. So now I have a loan for something I didn't finish, that I did months worth of work. Like if I signed back up for it, the amount of credits I would have, it was ridiculous how much work I got done. But I had just found that every time in school, no matter how long I've been in school, from kindergarten to college, it has been a perpetual cycle of me not overcoming, not finishing, not at anything in completion. I finished high school early at 16 because a lot of stuff was going on in my life, and I wanted to go to college and get a job early, and I just felt like high school was holding me back. So that's what I did. I go to college, nursing school. I dropped out because I hated nursing. You cannot pay me to be a nurse, okay? Don't pay me to be a nurse, because I don't want to be a nurse. So I dropped out of nursing school. I was in community college. I stopped going to community college because of the things in my life that was happening, and transportation issues. I was only 17 going to college, so I couldn't drive myself around, at least not in New Jersey. And then this time, the time that I'm here to prove myself, the time that I'm here to really give feminism a rub in the butt about me, guys, happened again. So not only was I going through postpartum in March, I actually felt so worthless because I just kept remembering everything that I've ever done wrong in school, all the times that I wasn't disciplined, all the times that I wasn't on time, all the times that I missed school, all the times that I just neglected what really matters. No matter how smart I am, no matter how academically advanced I am, I'm not going to get ahead without discipline. So that showed me I got to figure something out. So I prayed. I asked God to help me. And he told me to go to seminary school and to get a diploma, to get a certification in being a pastor. I laughed hard. Because what do you mean, me being a pastor? I don't want to do that. But he was just like, look, this is something you're going to have to do. So over the past few months, I have been dragging my feet in seminary school, going from one program to another, trying to figure my way out in this school thing. I think it's going good. I am in a second school right now that I found for free. We're going to talk about that. I think I should talk about that. I have a school second I'm going to for free right now, and I'm on track to become a pastor. I actually like this program. I'm doing good. I show up 3 days a week. I study for 2 hours, and I'm not in it to win it. I'm in it just for the long game. I'm in it to actually finish it because I don't think I have a choice. So this is just what I'm going to do. But I really wanted to do finance. I really wanted to be like a finance girly on TikTok with cute outfits and just sticking it to the man. But honestly, that came from a place of pride. That came from a place of low self-esteem, me not accepting that I'm valuable. My household, nobody can replace me. Nobody can do anything that I can do in this world for my family. Nobody can be a wife for me. Nobody can be a mother for me. There is so much value, and God opened my eyes recently about how much of a role being a mother is. It's not just a thing. It's not something that's hindering you or holding you back. It's a ministry. It's an office. It's a beautiful place to be a wife, to just intercede for another person, and to just love a family and raise a family. Like the people that I wanted to impress, the lifestyle that I had envisioned for myself, it was so far removed from the heart of God for myself, and I didn't consider it. So all throughout my life, actually, I just been moving on beat. I haven't considered anything that God has said for me, what direction he's wanted to go, and all of the years of discipline that I bailed out on, I have to do now. I have to sit down. I have to do the work, and I have to stay still. Academics, I can read fine, I can write fine, I can do my work so good and fast, but when it comes to longevity and endurance in school settings, it's a real big issue for me. So this is my second week in this new school. Yes, y'all, this is how long I've been going through this. It's my second week. It's currently November, and perfectly by next year I can give you like a better update, but I think every month I might give an update on my seminary experience. But yeah, this is how I changed my major from being a finance major to a pastor. I don't know why he wants me to be a pastor, but the more I do seminary school, I actually fall in love with God's word. It's so precious. It's so beautiful. If you're in the same situation and you're like, God, what should I do in my life? Should I be chasing money? Should I be chasing an experience? Should I be chasing a career? Should I be chasing a lifestyle? Just sit down and pray. Ask God, what is in your will for me? Because honestly, the things that I wanted to do were going to remove me from my house. They were going to remove me from my family. They were going to remove me from my children. They were going to remove me from my ministry. And looking at the trajectory of my life now, it is completely different than what I envisioned for myself in finance school. So the internships, the long hours, and just so much stuff to please the world, I actually feel fulfilled in this. I'm learning more about God. I'm having a bigger respect for his word. I'm able to evangelize better. I'm able to speak better about God. I'm learning a lot from a free program. I don't have to go into debt for it. I don't have to beg for it. I don't have to get any professors, but I just sit with the Lord and all the beautiful professors and legends and philosophers teach me about God all day. I enjoy it. So if this is your sign to ask God to rewire you and you figuring out your school, ask him. He worked out for me, and I really appreciate it, because without God, I don't understand. You couldn't. Nothing that I could do without God. So if you made it this far in the video, like it up. Please comment. Please subscribe if you can relate. I'm not the only one. I'm only 23. I don't know why I have this like big expectation on myself to do everything perfectly, but you live and you learn. And right now I'm living and I'm learning that God is going to have his way before I have my way. To like the video. I love you all so much. Thank you for everybody who likes and comments and subscribes. The link that I'm getting, the love that I'm getting, the consistency you guys are pushing me, and the encouragement that I get, it's literally opening so many doors. And I'm just so excited to go forward with the content. I'm so excited to show you guys something different as I work on my craft, do more story times, do a little bit more vlogging. But I appreciate you guys. Follow me over on TikTok. My name is Happilyheaven on there. Same thing. I talk about God. I'm a little bit more active. So without further ado, God bless you. God keep you. I love you so much, family. Bye-bye.